Hello, 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 world. Welcome to our live stream. We're the series Filipina. My name is Mercy from CheckouttheRileys. I have a side channel, Filipina with Attitude. Hello, hello, everyone. Uh, so today we have another Filipina, beautiful Filipina. We're gonna learn more about her. So get ready for all those questions. So our goal here is to get to know a true Filipina, not so perfect but real one. All right. And we were trying to show to you about different Filipinas or ladies to show we're all different. All right. But before I introduce, I had a video to show you. One second. Well, there you go. So she's from the south of the Philippines. You know Davao? So close, yet it's so far. All right, so let's uh, meet Christy.
Hi,
Hello.
hi, Mammers.
Hello, Christy. How are you today?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you. How about you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. So, Christy, can you tell us more about you? What do you do and stuff?
Yeah, hi, everyone. I'm Christine. I'm 33 from the Philippines, Nisayap North, Cotabato. And I currently living with my parents. I used to work abroad in Oman. I just ended
Oh,
one contract.
she just got to the Philippines and have your vacation there, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, please don't call me mom, please. All right. So tell us about you. Are you married, having a relationship, kids, and all of that?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in many relationships in my past 33 years of my life, but I'm not married. Never been married, and I don't have kids. So if you see
Okay.
kids together with me, it's my niece, my daughter, my sister's daughter. So as for me, I don't have kids, and I've never been married, and hopefully soon.
Were you able to show us your Senomar if
Sure, mom. 101% sure.
okay, I'm just making sure. I can hear my echo. Is there a YouTube that it's on? Put can you mute it or
Oh,
I can hear myself.
okay. Better, mom?
Hello, Kevin. Check out the Riley. Hello, hello, everyone from the comment section. So we're gonna introduce another Filipina today. It took a while, but yes, it's worth it. It's worth the wait, right? So remember, everyone, you can ask her questions in the comment section. I'll pop it on the screen so she could read it and understand it. All right, all right. Hello, Kevin. Guest. So Kevin, can you say hi to Kevin? He said hi to you,
Hi.
Christy. Michael said, "Do you know Dave Knudsen?" I don't know Dave Knudsen. Do you know Dave?
I don't also.
Is he a popular actor or something? I know Keanu Reeves.
I
Bam,
do.
the party starts now. Hello, FWA. So That's me actually, but that's my husband. If you're married, you have access with everything. So that's the proof, living proof right there. He's taking over my channel. All right, so I know of Dave. Oh wow! So check out the Riley know Dave. Okay, so another question is wait. Okay, so tell me about your family. Are you close with your family? Do you have big family, small family?
Yeah, I'm family oriented person. Right now, I'm only with my mom because my dad died way back 2014. So it's just me and my
So
mom and my sister and her daughter. So that's it. We're just belong
oh,
in a small
very
family.
small family. It's
Yeah,
very
very
small,
small.
right?
Very small.
All right. So only you and your sister, right? No
Yeah.
brothers, nothing like that. Okay.
No, ma'am. No. As far as I know, I don't have brother. So
All right. Tell us about your past relationship. How long were your last relationship? Or when was your last relationship? Was it a year
my
ago, a month ago?
that was 2 years ago before I go to Oman for work. So I thought we were in a really good situation, but then I just found out that it's not. Uh, he he found another one as as I'm away. So I don't know. So I don't I don't like those guys who promise faithfulness and then leave you hanging. So
You
that was
mean
my
he
last
cheated
year.
on you?
Yeah, he did.
Or, okay. Lady Marty, hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. We appreciate you. That's a Filipina right there. So, yeah, she's a Filipina married to an American. Very nice lady. Okay, so your last relationship was 2 years ago and didn't last. For how long was the relationship? Like a year, 2 years,
No,
6 months?
it ended so soon, ma'am. Early, like it
Like
started too
when you
soon
wake
and
up,
it
you said,
ended too.
"Oh, I changed my
Actually,
mind. Was drunk last night."
it was
Just
not me. It is him. Like when I was trying to contact him in my free time because I was working as domestic helper. It was I'm trying to contact him, but then he keep on rejecting. So that moment, I know that he's not really into me. Then I've also tried to ask her of because I am not too young. I am by that time I was 31. So I was hoping for him to be my future partner, but it's not. He don't want because I tried to talk to him and asked him what is his plan in our relationship, and she said nothing. He said nothing. So from
she
that
don't have.
moment, I
He
know
don't have any plans. Huh?
he don't have any plans. Yes, ma'am.
Lady Marty, you are right. A best opportunity for you to find somebody else. An opportunity to find better man. Just keep making friends. So keep on
Yes.
going. Lady Marty said, keep on finding. So that's why she's here, Lady Marty. Yes. Hello, Ken. Ken. All right. So my. Oh wow, we've been blessed. Hello, Damageti John. Thank you for the blessing. So everyone, if you have any questions for her to get to know her more, feel free to ask away. Oh, we are doing good, Popeye. So we're going to meet another Filipina right now. So be ready for your questions if you want some questions for her. All right, so there's a common question that I always ask. I mean, just recently from love, I'm going to ask you not a lot of men, their personal hygiene. Do you prefer a guy with no personal hygiene or with personal hygiene? What if a guy likes you and he don't know how to take care of himself yet? I mean, he don't. He, he had some spice.
Well, if he really into me, and I would be much willing to. give him the knowledge or the ways how to keep your hygiene clean. Because I like men who are very smells good. Not with perfume,
Not
but
all.
with cleanliness.
Yes. Red flag. Yes. All right. Hello, everyone from the chat. What is okay? Michael is asking, what is your goal? Are you looking to relocate to another country? You know, personal goal, right? Okay. So Michael is asking, what is your goal?
Well, for me, my
Goal
goal
for
is
the
to
day. Goal for
my
and
lifetime goal is to find someone who can stick with me through my ups and downs because I'm not perfect, and I hope he sticks with me even if situation is not so favorable for both of us, like that. And my goal also is that part of my goal is to give my mother a happiness that she deserves. Because as I've mentioned earlier, I'm a family oriented person, and I've seen my mom and my dad working so hard to raise me, to send me to school together with my sister, like that. So it is my for me it would be a great privilege to give my mother back, since my father is gone already. So it would be my mom to give
you
back
just like
what
to
they have.
take care of her now.
Yes, mom. It's just me and my mom because my sister is already married. So it's just me and my mom. So my goal is in life is to uh, to achieve things and to share it with my mom. And for the question that willing to really, if given a chance and that place would given me much opportunity to enhance my life or to find someone to be with me there, then it would be okay. I'm not close for relocated to another country.
Lady Marty, thank you for stopping by. All right, so that's her goal for now. It's changeable, right? Depends on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
situation. Like
Yes,
if
ma'am.
somebody would marry you right away and you find him attractive, are you going to marry the guy?
Uh,
Or background check first?
yes, background check because I don't want to get into trouble. Like maybe he would promise me that I'm the only one. Then later on, I will find out that she misses with another girl, and that girl would give into a. So I don't
Hello,
want that.
hello Sabrina. Okay, so Papa, I have a question for you. Do you dye your hair or is it natural color?
I do dye my hair. I'm a naturally black haired woman because I'm a pure Filipina. So I just dye it
That's a
to
funny
look.
question.
I hope I look good in my hair color because if I don't, I would probably change it into black again.
Yeah, it's like kind of trending right now here, right?
Yeah,
You know, you color your hair something different,
yeah,
especially if you have like a gray hair like mine. I was thinking of putting, you know, putting color since,
yeah. And
yeah.
also because I was raised by my mom who's working in a salon way back before, so we grow like looking at her changing color of her hairs. Then e- even when I was a bit younger, I used to color my hair if given a chance to color my hair.
All right, there's a follow-up question. If a man asks you to change it back to black, would you?
Of course, sure, it's not a big deal.
Yes. Lady Marty said, stay friendly and don't stop making friends. Get to know the person first, take time to know each other and have fun in the process. Good luck.
Thank you, Lady Marty. I will. I will. Thank you.
Yes. She said she gave you an advice as a, you know, she have a big heart, so she, you know, care for you. I will give you some advice. My wife is from the Philippines, living in the U.S. If you relocate, do let older Filipino woman run your life in America. It has caused issues in our relationship.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Michael Atos. But I don't think my mom is like that. I don't know.
No,
I
no,
don't know.
no. He's He don't mean your mom. He said, if you go to America and make friends with older women, please don't hang out too much with those Filipina older women
Ah, okay.
because he have
Yeah,
experience that, yeah.
I will I will keep that in heart. Thank you, Michael Atas.
Don't change for the man, be yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
another
lady.
advice. If you found that man,
Yeah, thanks, lady.
all right. Sorry to hear that. Okay, what really woman wanted for future? What does I think Sabrina is asking? What really woman wanted for future? Wow.
Well, it would be, it comes with stability, right? It's stability in financial, in relationship, not being with a man whose feelings would be easily shaken. Like, the that person that can be heard something gossip about you, and they easily believe it without checking it by themselves or asking their wives about it. Because I do believe, if I would be in a relationship, especially married, I do believe is that you should be open and honest with each other, regardless the issue is true or no. It should be honest, so you can work it, right? You can work with it. So that's what, what I want for the future, and to have kids, of course, to raise
So
together.
that's right. All right. My next question is, what do you like doing in your, like right now? What do you like doing? What's your hobbies and stuff?
Ah, right. Like right now, my daily routine is that
Yeah.
when I woke up, I do some chores in the house, and I don't usually do workout because I'm not fat. I'm not.
Ouch! You
I
hurt my feeling.
No, you're not fat, mom. No, you're not. I mean, I'm not into
Yeah, from
like
the top to
pursuing.
the right.
I'm not like that kind of person that you know striving to look better outside, but emotionally, down. So I would prefer emotional uplink than my physical. When I feel good emotionally, then I think it will follow physically, regardless of your size or your body size or your color or your something. I'm not very fan into like beauty regimen, and like I'm not close.
You just do a regular chores. Do you
Yes,
have like a hobby? Like, do you like to sing when you're
I do sing,
backup
and
or
because
choir?
before I was a member of church youth
Oh,
choir, and in my if I'm just at home, I would be like reading. I love reading.
Lady Marty's giving you wisdom right now. The man
And
will love you who are who you are not to tell you to do this, don't do that. That's a red flag. You don't want a controlling man. Yes. Thank you, Lady Marty. The man understand he is marrying a family, and you have responsibility to send support back to your family. Well,
yeah,
Michael really did do his homework. Married to
so
a Filipina. Yes,
yeah.
that's
So in
right.
my case, it just would be my mom. So it would be my mom.
Okay, and also don't cook fried fish in your home in USA.
Agreed. Okay,
All right.
understandable.
Lots of people in the comment section really give you an advanced advice, huh? It's like you already
Yeah,
have
thank
a
you,
knowledge.
everyone.
Well, thank you
Thank you.
guys
I
for
really appreciate
sharing
it.
your yes, yes. All right. So you like to sing. You do a regular, the regular. Wake up in the morning, do some chores.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you play music instruments?
No, I don't. I don't know. I've been shy to play before the guitar, but because of my, I need to focus on my future goal, like working to earn money, to do a living. So it was being put aside, and eventually I forgot about it. So right now, no, I don't play instrument.
So Ken is also have a Filipina. They're a American and Filipino couple too. Cooking dried fish in the house is ground for divorce. Okay, just put that under the marriage contract, Ken. If ground
Really?
for the stinky smell. Not a lot of foreigner can accept. You know, uh, we don't like the hygiene. But we like dry fish. But it's connected, right? Okay. Tell me. Oh, wait. There's a question here. We don't have dirty kitchen. And have you ever been in love?
I do believe I was thought I was in love way back before, but I think I do. I think I did
I
so
you
many
think you
times.
do. Like, I
Because,
think I have a dream of falling in love.
because they say love, you fall in love in a different way. Love has a lot of, what will you say this? Love
Love
is
is like,
love is big. So you fall in love with a person. They say that if you fall in love, you can't fall in love at what would this? It's like I do believe before that I did fall in love. I did, but it did not work out fine. So that was it.
I thought you're gonna
And
say, love is like a bubble gum. When it stick, it makes you crazy.
yeah, I think I
There you
did.
go.
Yeah, I think I did. I did.
I think that's the start, right? Being in love at first 2 years. After first 2 years, don't expect to fall in love.
Agree.
You had to find ways now. You had to work on that relationship or else
Yeah.
it dies, right? It's like flowering a plant, right? Okay, so this is a question in the Philippines. They always ask this question. Like every time you go to place, they ask this. So, what is your religion, Christy?
I'm a born again Christian. I was raised and I'm living in it. Like I love how my faith has molded me into the person I am become right now. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes, but I know my faith is holding onto me to be a better person and to keep me to be it until the end of time.
There you go. So, Papa, I have a follow-up question. Has a man ever broken your heart?
Yeah, it happened. Like if I should tell a short story, it would happen when I was working way back, I guess 2019, 18, like that. So I wa- I love that guy much, but
Is he a Filipino?
yes, ma'am, he is a Filipino, but he is a bit younger than me. I guess 2 years younger than me.
What do you call
Then
that when you're older than a
cougar, cougar
uh,
mommy.
babies? Something. I don't know. I forgot what the word is. But younger than you, way younger than you, or like a year younger? Because it.
2 years younger than me. He's just 2 years younger. He's just 2 years younger than me. So
And you
I
and
was
you
working.
know.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I mean like and you know men and women mentally 4 years older than men. We're 4 years, even though we're in the same age, we're 4 years older than the men. So it's kind of like a total it's 6 years. You're 6 years older, huh?
I think I agree with that, ma'am. Since that guy that I like so much is still studying at that time, and I'm already working, then I'm trying to help him to have a better future, to have a better work someday if he finish his study with bright colors. And as our relationship goes by, he not really words by words telling me, but he's showing me that he's not interested in getting married. or having in a
Oh,
relationship with a stable uh, work and like financially. He's not keeping in mind that when you got married, it is, I'm not saying that only man's responsibility, but it is usually, right, the head of the family is the man to provide for the needs of his family. So to make the story short, he's not a, he don't want, he
he's
don't
not
want,
yet
he
there.
doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have plans in his life. And I can prove
He's
it up until now.
all right. Yes. Yeah. There's people who are late bloomer,
I hope
very
he
late
is, but
bloomer.
as I observe right now, because we are living in the same place, I can see him. I can, I can notice his changes in life, and still there's nothing. But I hope someday he will understand it in his own. Because I was so brokenhearted, realizing that was, no, he's not really that. We are not in the same page, in plans in lives. So I'm so much brokenhearted, and but somehow I think I find it as a answers prayer, because I don't want to be with someone who's not willing to grow.
Lesson learned, Christy. Next time you're gonna meet a man, you have to ask those type of questions. Are you
I
into
will, mom. Thank you.
marriage?
Yes.
Because we're not on the same page. I don't want to fall in love right away. Hello, the hamster. Hello. She's a Filipina and married to an American too. All right. Oh, Jessel. Hello, Jessel. Jessel will be my. I think I'm going to interview her tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hello, hello. She's asking how old are you? Ah,
I'm
you
33.
33. Do you have any experience about 33 is you're past the calendar. You know,
Yes, I do.
if you're past the calendar, you're the there's pressure coming in. There's pressure.
So much
Like
pressure
especially
for those in like in old people, like who still believe in that old saying that you should marry early. But I don't know about Filipino culture, because they're so mixed. When you marry too young, they will crucify you if ever given a chance. They will criticize you. If you married at late age, they still criticize you. So I don't know. I heard a
thank
lot.
thank you for the thumbs up, the hamster. Yes. We'll say one thing. It look like you are not playing games. Always welcome from some places. This way it shows you are real and not scammy.
Thank you,
Yes.
Michael.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for staying with us. So this is Christy. Christy's 33. Yes. I'm very much single, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about, the pressure. Our culture here, once you pass 31, past the calendar, there's pressure, right? So
Yes.
where do you encounter those meetups with like is there anybody in your place that uh, do the
Like
matchmaking?
everywhere, ma'am. Like in my family, like relatives. Oh, you're still single, haven't got married, don't have a child. You pass your age. Maybe it would be hard for you to conceive like that. So I don't know. There's a lot. And the friends or like batchmates. Oh, you're still single. We're married already. Why you're not married? Like
There's
they're
always
always
question, right? First question.
true, mom. Like everywhere when they see you, like your family friends, your mom's friends, relatives, they're everywhere. Like I'm being bombarded by those questions every day,
Why
like
are you
every day of my
married?
life.
And it's indirectly saying a rejection, right? Why you're still
Yeah.
married? Like you're not beautiful enough, you're not
Mhm.
pretty
Like
enough,
like
this
they're
kind.
asking me, maybe you're too choosy, you're too picky in a
They're already
guy. Like
gonna judge you, huh?
yes, man, and I'm telling them yeah, I may be a bit picky because I don't want to waste a long time relationship. I don't want to a marriage to be wasted just because I marry instantly, just to be married, just to accept, just to just to cope up with your expectation to me. I don't want that. I don't want to waste my marriage life. I don't want to be broken like that. So yeah, maybe you can say I'm picky. That's what we always say. I am picky with guys. Yes, maybe I am. I do picky. I am picky.
So, Kevin had this say too. I'm not pressured. The family, they're begging me to get married. So sorry, Kevin.
Yeah.
You and all the clubs.
In
Yeah.
all fairness to my parents, my mom, they're always telling me the right guy will come along. The right one, the guy that planned God for you to be with will come along. That's my mom's, my sisters always telling me. So I'm not with all those people outside telling me that. I'm still grateful that my mom
But the
handled
blind
all.
date, it's still coming in, right? Oh, I have a nephew. He's
Yeah,
from other city. Can you meet on Thursday?
yeah, it's true. They're telling me that. So
So
sometimes I may give
it's
it a chance, but still, you can't pressure, you can't force someone.
I
So
think
that's
it's culture, right? It's really
yes,
the culture here that. But
agreed, ma'am.
some of the single, I don't know if you agree. Since you are one of those singles, do you agree you're being comfortable being single, especially at the age late 20s to early 30s, especially on the late 30s, they're already comfortable. They like being single. And the only reason they want to get married is if you overpass that expectation. Like they have already expectation. I want the man like this and that, right? And
Oh,
they have this expectation. Do you believe that those are the like a thing already for most single?
yeah, but as for me, I do believe that God has a plan for me. Like right now, I'm still single because God will let me enjoy my life as a single to like to enjoy what I have to enjoy while I'm single. Because when I get married, I do believe I will get married because I'm asking God for me to be married because I want someone to be with for the rest of my life. It's kind of beautiful feeling. My mom, my father, even though they've been through circumstances that cannot be avoided for you together, who's married, but feeling feeling that you're being gonna stay old with someone for the rest of your life is kind of overwhelming. So I want to feel that feeling. I do enjoy the life of being single, but I would love to be with someone who would love me and stick with me for the rest of my life. So that's it.
It's good. Awesome. Yeah, and experience, purpose of a woman, also one of the purpose, not all of it, but having a kid, right? A little,
Yes.
one kid the most, right? Just to have a look alike. I said,
Yes.
oh, yeah. So, yeah. So I'm sure your mother puts pressure on. Is it true?
No, not really. My mom is very understanding and a faith-rooted person. So she encouraged me to pray for what I really desire in my life. So that is no, she's not telling me and you get married because you're old. You get married because I'm tired of seeing your face. No, he's he should pressure me to pray harder, to
Just
be
pray.
faithful to my faith. Yeah, so that God will soon give me what I believe in. So that's it. My mom is a faith rooted person, so he's not pressuring me. We all believe that things happen for a reason. So that's my mom.
So Kevin is also single. He said, I'm like an alcohol. The older I get a higher value.
That would be sweet.
I wish that for the woman as well, huh? All right, FWA, would you like to have a church wedding or a beach wedding?
Oh, shoot. I'm thinking about it. I
Have you?
would. It's okay for me to marry at a beach wedding, but it will be a pastor. Wed with by a pastor. So that's it. But I don't know really. It's both nice. So I don't know. So if beach, the pastor will marry me. So it's okay to be rich as long as it is the pastor who is going to marry wed us. That's a
Just
tough
as long
question.
as the pastor, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Whichever. No, no, Kevin, it's like milk. The older it is, the cheaper it gets. That's a woman? Yes. Oh, Giselle had, God gave you right man. He will bless you because you're a kind person.
Amen.
Thank,
And thank
thank you,
you.
Giselle.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about your faith. Let's talk about your faith. Um, Situation. It's just a situation. Let's say, do you prefer a religion based? I mean, do you look into a guy if he's religious or not, or it don't matter?
For me, it matters, but not much because it's faith. So even if you're a religious person, if you're been raised religiously, but your faith personally is not that strong,
Strong.
it would be useless, right? It would be useless. So I go on faith than religion.
So it's not about the religion. It's the
The
guy's
faith.
foundation of faith.
Yes, just the faith.
Okay, about that, since we talk about faith, did how I mean how did it go right now? Did you like since you go to church, did you ask for a prayer request? Like, hey, every Wednesday you had to, that's what I did last time. Like,
Yeah,
I'm too
yeah,
single. I was too pressured because every time they see us, like an old woman talking to me, they say, why you still single? I mean, like, they're worried about it. They said, hey, do you have anybody? That's always my line. Like, oh, do you have a single guy in the family? I'm welcome to. Oh, my appointment for Wednesday is open. Like it's,
it's
I'll take
true.
it as a joke, right?
Yes, it's true, ma'am. I do ask pastors like chance to pray for me for my future, for my desire to get married and finding a right man for me. That yeah. So for those people asking me, oh no, I do. I have a ninong. My godfather asked me one time if he wants to meet his co-worker. Yeah, yes. If I could date his coworker because that guy is single, and it's a bit past his age also. So I was given a chance to talk to him, but since you know, we're not in the same page as well, so no, I immediately declined. I don't give man a false hope. I don't give man a false hope. So if I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. So we are given a chance to talk about our plans in life. If we coincide, then there's a chance that we go in a deeper relationship. But if not, I will exactly tell you. I won't let you have a false hope that we can be and we can work out where in fact we won't. We can't.
That's good. You're so nice
Mm.
to do that stuff because you know some women uh, give false hope to
Oh,
men, and then
yeah.
the man keeps giving flower once a week. Schedule the strategy to fall in love. The
Yeah,
woman to fall in love with the guy, and then it still don't happen because the heart is closed, right?
true.
Yeah.
And I hope a lot of women out there would change that perspective because it would give all those men a bad hope against all women. They might have a bad. It will maybe put our status as women to be in a situation that all women are just enjoying what I've given them, and yet going to marry someone else. So it's a wrong. It's
So
not good.
Michael is saying he sent her. his wife 5,000 pesos a month first meet on dating site. Wow, that's so nice of you, Michael. You're giving money. Yes, but they're married already, so it's just a story. Yes. All right. So, what do you like about our culture?
Uh, what I like about our culture is that we are family. Most majority of Filipino people is family oriented. We don't leave our parents behind just because we enjoy what we have. We tend to share it with those needy. That's what I like. But I do, I don't like also the idea that parents are depending on their children because of the reason that they raise them, they send them to school. It should becomes naturally. And also those
That's the
kids,
toxic part, right?
that's the toxic part. And children, it should be always be grateful. Yes, it is parents' obligation to raise you, to send you to school, but also emotionally and physically, it is your obligation also. So, share it back. Not give all you have to your parents, but share it somehow back. You,
You
you
know,
know?
give when you give somebody, making you feel good than
Yes, true,
receiving.
ma'am. I
And
agree
it's
with
a
that.
blessing to give. Even if you're
Yes,
as poor as fuck, if you can give your
yes,
time, little bit of money, a blessing, you feel better. I mean, it's a gift.
yes.
It's a
It feels
blessing.
good to share what you have.
Right.
Actually, I do feel good
Just don't make it as
personally.
a commitment. I mean, an obligation. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's true. Agree with that, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you everyone for staying with us. If you have any questions, just yeah, in there. Okay, so next question for you is what do you hate in our culture? What you don't like about our culture?
Yes, ma'am. That was as I mentioned earlier. I don't like
And
those being ungrateful sometimes and being dependent,
it's
like
like the
or
opposite. The good thing is we're family oriented, but the
yeah,
opposite of it is if they took
being dependent.
advantage of you
Yeah.
or being dependent. All right. Thank you. And let's go back to the past. Do you have any like favorite subject? What do you like in your when you were high school or college? Do you have any favorite school subject?
Way back in high school, I don't have much, ma'am. I just enjoy uh, being at school and spending some times with the friends, like what siya. And also, what I like about
Oh, I think
and
you
when
froze,
when
Christy.
it's okay naman.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Uh, in elementary, I don't have specific favorite subject, but when I was in high school, it would be political science and HRM law. Enjoy that subject very much.
So having your own independence makes you stronger. You don't need a man in order to be wholesome.
Thank you. It's true.
Yeah. I think women marry because they are full of love, right? They share it like, hey, I'm excess. This is too much for me to handle. I'm giving out love,
Sharing love, yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what is your prayer or your hope for yourself in the next 5 years?
To be happily married, have at least two children, and a man who would stick with me until we're gray and old.
Like, I like seeing the couple, old couples, like they're judging each other. Like, yeah, yeah, you snored last night. No, I didn't. You did.
It's
Somebody to
true.
talk to, right? Hey, James Guy Guy. Hello, hello. Welcome. That's the famous YouTuber. Hello, welcome.
Oh, hi.
Being close to your parents at your age, do you ask permission or do you tell you what you're going to do? Good question,
Hmm,
Kevin. Yeah.
partly I do, but partly I don't. There's sometimes a situation that I do ask my mom for approval since I'm still staying here in her house.
It's
So it
out
is
of
my
respect, right?
yes, it's true, mom. That kind of respect that I should give to my mom since I'm still here living with him. And there are times that I don't like. Uh, Sometimes I don't tell her if I'm going to meet a guy like a prospect for future. Like so, I'm not
Prospect.
telling him because because
Whoa.
sometimes how did it go? Did you did, he would
Did you
ask
like
me like
him?
to be nice, then she'll tell me
What
to
does he look
be nice.
like?
Which one? My mom?
No, I mean, that's the question of your mom. Like, oh,
Ah,
what
yeah,
does he
the
look
guy.
like?
Yeah,
How is he built? Do you
yeah.
have a
Actually,
picture with him?
honestly, my mom don't put much on looks. He asks for yani, is that stability. Okay, don't judge my mom because no parents would love their children to suffer. That's it. That's my mom concept. She's asking a guy what is his work. That's the first one he would ask me, not the
What's his
looks.
job? Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
that what is his work? Yun. What do he do for a living? That's my most number one question that my
And then
mom
you
asks.
say, oh, he's a farmer. What will your mom's reaction? Let's say
A
him.
farmer. Then he would be asking me how many land do he have? Like does he? Because as I've said, no parents would like the children to suffer, right? So he just so I will tell him if he have a lot of that's good. He have a lot of lands to it is his land. Like if he's if he's renting that land, he's just a tenant. So how would he raise you? How would he raise your future
There's
children?
like lots
That
of
way.
questions now.
Yeah, it's like that. How would he raise you? How would we raise your children? How would he provide? Just like that.
And if your
It's not
if
that my mom
you
is just yes.
and if you say, oh, he's a prince of this place, like, oh, you marry him tomorrow?
No, he would ask me, is it true? Is he true? Maybe he's married. You check. That's what he has. He's not easily given. Like, he always have a follow-up question. Is it true? Is she? Maybe he's too good to be true. You ask first. Maybe he's married. Like that.
His mom is just being nosy, right? She's just
Yes,
being
that's a
nosy.
mom.
That's mom, yeah. Okay, so do you like living in the city or in the province? Which do you prefer?
I dream of living in a ranch with a lot of cows, animals. Ranch.
Oh, you're a
Yes,
farm
ma'am.
girl.
Even
What
though
is
my
your farm
surname
girl?
sounds like city, in Spanish it's ciudad. I don't like living in a city. I don't like too much noise. I don't like too much smoke of the vehicles. I love to be in a not secluded, like a very large farm with a lot of cattle to raise plants that we can collect and sell into the market. I love the idea of being in a farm.
Is there anything that you would change about yourself if you could, Christy? Do you have anything to change about yourself that you find it, you know, like, oh, I think I need to change?
I don't know. So far I don't have. I'm a loving person. I'm a faithful. I do believe that my
Have
faith.
you ever cheated before?
What, man?
Have you ever been? Have you ever cheated before? Have
No,
you
I
ever?
don't. I've always been cheated.
Okay, it's the other way
And
around.
yeah, because if I find like that person that I like most, that guy, I like her, even though I'm so disappointed because we don't have the same pace in life, we don't have same goals in life. I did I did not break up with him. I pray God for ways that would separate us from each other without me being cheated on him. being cheating on him. So it happens. He cheated on me. So I take that as a God's will for me
It's a
because I
thank
don't.
you, right? You found
Yeah,
out.
thank you. Yes, ma'am. So it was for me. It was a good riddance for me that we didn't end up together.
Yes, yes, that's true. All right. So, what are five words you will describe? You would you use to describe yourself? Only five words.
Faithful, loving, devoted, honest, uh, and faith rooted.
Faith rooted. Wow, that's deep. It's scuba dive.
Ma'am, God has been so much good to my life. Like, I have a life testimony of how God was being good to me. I've been in a situation that people would say it is impossible to redirect the situation, but it is God's will and God's grace that that situation has been turned. So I have a lot of life testimony that I can say that God is really good into my life and to the life of my family. There's a lot of things that is for the people it is impossible, but God it's possible.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything you regret from your life so far, Christy?
I did. That was the first guy that I trusted that I thought would love me and ended up you know he ended up stabbing me at my back. You know, it's
Stab
time.
you in the
It's
back?
like yeah. What was happened to us? He was my first.
First
He was
love?
the first guy in my life. Way back in college, first year college, I guess. I was 10, and he knows that I don't want it to happen, but emotionally, he has been pushing me through. And when we got back to school, he's telling all students about it. Like that's how I call he's stabbing me on my back. That like I trusted him to be good to me, but ended up pushing me and destroying me. That was
That,
the greatest regrets of my life.
that you trusted your first love and stabbed you in the back.
Yeah, I trusted him to be, be good to understand what I want. Because honestly speaking, we both raised with the same religion, with the same faith. But, maybe because we were too much young back then.
Yes, maybe so. Okay, so let's talk about your ideal guy, okay, or a suitor, that you would consider having a relationship with. Let's go for physical appearance.
Wait lang, ma'am.
Are you attracted to like me? I am attracted to the have eyeglasses, Whoa, like Superman. Jeez.
I am attracted to a tall guy. I would prefer tall guy.
Tall guy, like 7 foot,
Not really much because I'm just 4'11", ma'am. So I would prefer like taller than me,
6.
six, six or really or 5'11".
How about 6'2"?
I guess it's fine.
All right. So you're attracted to tall guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, oh wow, handsome.
Because I'm a
Consider
short
that.
girl. Yeah, I'm a short girl. So I'd prefer a guy who's a bit taller.
All right. Papa, I have question. Is 5'8" tall enough for you? Wow, like 5 second pause there. Five,
5'8"? I don't know. Not
five
much.
eight.
I would prefer 5'11" to be tall and 6. So
There
five
you
eight
go.
would be, it's okay, but I don't think it's tall enough.
Okay, Kevin said 5'11" here. Like, oh, present. What's going on, Kevin?
Really, what like
Okay, so what if a guy is not that religious? Will you accept him? You
of
know, it's deep,
course.
right? That's deep question, Kevin. Religious. Just tell me about what do you think about religion, Christy? Oops,
I
you
will
froze
accept
again.
him if he is not against my faith.
Not against your faith.
Yes, against my faith, and
Make
if
detail. Detail. Give it more,
yeah,
some
like
more detail.
if he's open, I mean, he's open to know my faith, that would be okay with me.
Open to know it. It's easy. Once I like a lady, I want to get to know her. Like, oh,
Yes.
tell me about your religion. No,
Yes, ma'am. It's
yeah, they will go for that, but that's just the start. But he's saying not into religious. Will you accept the guy?
it would be 50-50 because I want a guy to share my faith with. Because, as I've said, my faith have saved me and mold me into a better person that I am right now. So I want it to share with him. I want him to know how God molded me and put faith into God. Because for me, it would be easier to handle. Not easy. It's a bit easier to handle a situation that would be encountered by couples if you are both in the same faith. Like like if you're having a problem financially in a family, then if you don't have that faith with same as your yani partner, it would be possible that you will go to someone else. You go with a guy or a girl who has a money who can offer you his money
It's
and
like
leave me.
if you're what you're saying, if you're both down, if you're both broken, uh, you go to another route because you're both, in a relationship, in a couple relationship, you help each other, right? But if
Yes.
you're both down, no one to help you with, and there's a big offer on the other side, like, hey, I have money, come on, you
Yeah.
guys are broke.
Yes, it's
That's
true, ma'am. It's like
easily,
that.
you
It
so
would
you
easily broke
really,
our relationship,
it
especially
has to
marriage, and I
be,
don't want that to happen.
a center of relationship, right? It has
Yes. So
to,
instead of running away from the problem, if you have both faith, you will face it together.
right? That's
Because
true.
if you don't have, the tendency of falling apart is very big. Like, I go with another girl because those girls love me, those girls give me attention, those girls give me money, all my needs, like that. So instead of understanding that situation and resolving it, it would be time to living is easier choice for those who have faith. For those who don't have faith, living is the easiest option. You know, why would I stick with you? Having a hard time with you is not it's not for me. So I would leave you. I would choose another like that.
Yeah, that's a woman. If just that woman is not rooted,
Yeah.
she will leave you instantly like that, right? Like if something
Yes.
crazy going on in a relationship, if there's an offer outside, a woman will just
Agree.
quickly leave you. But if that woman, have a faith, scared to, go to
Commit a
hell,
mistake. Yeah.
scared to go to hell, then she will stay, right? Unless
Yes.
otherwise the woman got beat up, like
Yeah. So
punching
it would be
bag.
vice
That's
versa.
another thing, right? Yes.
So oh,
Hello,
it should be
Haley
vice
Ray.
versa. It should be
Ira
vice versa.
Jacob. It's vice versa. It
Yeah,
has
it's
to be
vice
team.
versa.
You guys have to team up. Yes,
Yes,
hello, the
like
McEastland. McEastland are those couple, Filipino American couple. He just visited and got married to a Filipina, like
mm,
just like that. It's rare to find a guy that will willing to commit, right?
yes, commit and stick to the commitment until the end.
Okay. Yes, yes.
So
All right.
yeah, it's hard.
Yes. Okay. So you like tall guy? Is there any other? Does it have to have thick hair, no hair,
No,
bearded, not bearded,
no, not
or
too specifically because way back before, I'm talking nonsense. Like I'm saying, I don't like bald guy. I don't like guy who have long hair. Even if how much handsome he is, if he doesn't have a hair, I don't like him. But then, slap! I found a guy who was very attractive, despite his baldness. So I eat my word. And again, right now, I don't want to like.
you
It's
don't?
okay if he is bald.
It's okay if no hair, as long as he likes me and
Yes,
marry me. I'm
true.
gonna make a wig out of him.
So yeah.
You find ways. All right. So
So it's,
the physical doesn't matter long as he's not.
yeah, it
You're not
doesn't.
taller than him. You're,
Yeah,
that's the only exemption. You have
yeah.
to
I'm
be
like,
taller than you.
it would be plus factor if he would be taller than me. Like I'm very much
Yes,
would be
yes.
attractive to a taller guy. Yeah,
How about the same size?
I don't.
No.
Even if he's too much handsome, probably I would give it 50-50 because I'm not
Still.
really into. Yeah,
How about if it's ugly and tall, considered acceptable?
we would consider his attitude. His attitude would be
So it's
mattered.
like next step, right?
Yeah, next
Next
step.
step.
Yeah,
Let's
check.
see your attitude.
Yeah, check with the height. So let's see the attitude. If we meet up, then
If he got
okay.
the attitude, he's a nice guy. Next step, right? There's
Next,
another third step. Like,
yeah, next
oh,
step, right? It's not that
it's
we're
like,
gonna fight. It's not that we're
yeah,
gonna find a mistake in him. We find a common denominator. Like, yes, he is tall, but what about
oh,
his
check,
attitude? Yeah, check. What about his
check.
attitude? If it is check, then we proceed. How do
How
you?
about younger than you? He's tall, good attitude, mature enough. He's 5 years younger than you.
Also 50. I don't know about that
Next,
one, but
say next.
because before I was actually until up now, mom, I'm experiencing being courted by a younger man. Like,
Oh,
wait.
it's like it's a compliment for you, meaning you don't look as like your age. You don't look 33. You look maybe 25.
Yeah, because I would be grateful in that, but I was thinking, mom, at their young age, are they be able to handle a relationship, a long-term relationship that would lead into marriage or a marriage itself? Because as I'm not generalizing, okay? I'm just as much as I see in my surroundings, younger guys tend to play. They would just make you as
Commonly
their
speaking, yes.
yeah as their first experience because they thought older girls, older women have more experience that they could teach to the younger ones. And when they have learned, they would jump into a younger women, younger than them.
So you're the tester. The
Yeah, they
test.
would be
They'll test the
like,
water. Oh wow, it's cool. Warm enough? Okay, let's find another one.
yeah.
Okay,
So
Kevin's asking, we're talking about age, right? So how about age preference? Do you have any
so it
age
would be
preference?
30 to 50
Whoa, you're
5.
33, right?
Yes.
So you
So
consider
at least
three
uh,
years younger.
at least 2 years younger, but in a wider age range, I don't know because I'm afraid that it would end up like a testing. and would.
They'll test you.
Mm,
I don't know why people like to test, you know, like
yeah,
heart. You can't play with hearts, right? You can't play
it's
with
true.
hearts. It's not really nice to play with hearts. Just be frank, right?
Mm. They would test if they don't like it, then they will leave, ending up those other person broken hearted. So it's not that
There's a
fun.
follow-up question about the tall, being tall. So King Liwei said, since you stated you wanted 5'11" or taller, are you willing to lower your height requirement? Because in the West, men 6 feet or taller is only 50%, which 80% of women wants this man. So it's like usually, the 6 footer.
I wait. If he's talking about 5'8", I am 5. I don't know. Maybe given a consideration, but not as same height as me. I don't like shorter men. I don't prefer shorter men like that. I would prefer a bit taller. So 5'8". Okay, we will take it as a consideration. We'll put that into
Are we
consideration.
bidding right now? Like, okay, as long as you marry me tomorrow. Like, yes.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Like, it's a condition. This is only like a bonus point for you, right?
Yeah,
As long
because
as, I think what she said, Kingly, is if not as long as tall as her,
me.
like
Oh
same
yeah,
height. It should be
because
a little bit taller.
yeah, because in my past relationship, I usually have taller guys. Like I like the feeling of being covered with a tall guy.
There you go, Kingly. I think 5'8", 5'7" is considered, right?
Yeah, would be.
Yeah. The second bidding, yes, you're in. Yeah. Is there
Just
anybody else? Come on. If there's like four people there and they're all 5'8", would you say no or go to the next stage, right?
yeah,
There's
next it would
somebody
be
like
next stage.
you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it would be
oh,
next
let's
stage.
go to the next stage. Yeah. Next stage, attitude. Next
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
plans in life, goals in
Commitment.
life.
I
Yeah,
really like
commitment.
commitment. The third is when, right?
Do it.
Hello, everyone, strangers in strange land. Hey, hey. We're learning about Christy. Her name is Christy, 33. She's from the south of the Philippines. Yes. All right. Okay. Let me. I don't know if I missed one question. Hello, Hazel. Hazel is one of my the Filipina that I interviewed as well. Very nice lady. All right. Next question. Let's talk about the language of love. I think a little. We have to know language of love. What do you like how do a guy express love to you? Number one is a word of affirmation. A guy
Yes.
would appreciate you. You're so beautiful. I love you. I'm so, or you want quality time. You want somebody to spend time with you, talk with you, make jokes, uh, do something together. Or physical touch. You like to be touched, hug, or touch, like your hair, or act of service, like there's a guy, which is not common for a guy. Act of service, do dishes, cook for you. Something that do. He go to a car wash or clean your car. Do something for you. It's act of service. Or number five, receiving gifts. You like to be give like flowers, chocolates. Every Valentine's Day, you want to have something. Which of the top three that your language of love language?
It was a tough question for me, ma'am, because in that said relationship that I have with a younger guy, he's 2 years younger than me, I've experienced that all five to them, to him. He have given
All
me that
together?
five all together,
All right.
which lead to a point that when we broke up, my dad was questioning me why we broke up. Maybe it was my mistake. My dad was telling me it was my mistake that we broke up. He
It's
was
your fault.
attached to my family. Yeah, he do that act of service. When those stuff like I have there's a things that a house that needs to be fixed. He did it.
Whoa.
He have given me gifts. He's saying I love you. He's giving me his time, but it ended not so well. He have given me that vibe, but still it didn't end well. So maybe in that uh way of saying love, it's how will I say this? I don't know. Maybe he can. I would give him a chance to show it in his ways, in his own ways.
Those are all complete, like
Yeah.
in a relationship, it's five of them sometimes exist. But there's always, a woman or a man have this top three that they really like me. I want time, affirmation. Like
Mhm.
somebody would tell me how he loves me, and physical touch. It the man have power to take out stress. Like,
So
I
maybe
just
I would
talked
go
to
with that
those
man.
Karen. Can you give me a hug, release all those stress?
Yeah. Maybe I
Because
would
they
go
have
also
this
with that man.
magical touch. Huh?
That
So what
three
are those?
ones. Possible definitely also, ma'am. Like the physical touch, comfort me, the attention or the time, and I don't know.
Word of affirmation, like telling
Yeah,
you how
telling me
beautiful you are. You just woke up and your hair's like this, and you say, "Oh wow, you're so beautiful." Like,
like my face is swapping with pimples, and still you're so beautiful.
yeah, he'll pop it for you. That's physical touch.
Like this one, like this one.
Yeah, let me pop it for
Yeah,
you, baby. You don't need to go to the dermatologist.
yeah. So I just hope that if he would show me the three forms of showing love to me, it would be real because I would be devastated if it is
All,
just
but
for show.
there's, I think, only given a choice. I mean, not all
Yeah,
men do act
yeah,
of service. I mean,
yeah.
not
True.
all men. You
Uh,
there's it's like they're like superheroes. It's rare to find those men that the act of service. Not a lot of men act of
yeah, like
service. What it's just for you. We're attracted to guys that
like
wash dishes. Like, whoa, wow, is he dancing?
sometimes,
If
yeah,
he's washing dishes, like, whoa, so attractive.
yeah, but
Yeah.
sometimes as I have experienced showing all those vibes and still not sharing future plans same as yours, so it will end. I don't know into garbage. So it'd
But
be painful.
I think he's a nice guy, but it's not his time yet. He knows that he's not mature enough to be committed.
Yeah, probably,
That's
probably.
what it is. It's just the time. Women sometimes have a clock. Their
It's true.
yeah. So by the age of 30, we need kids. We need kids. Come on.
We
Like,
want to
oh
get
no,
married.
want to have kids or that's it. Oh, pimple popper. Yeah, pimple popper is included to the language of love, physical touch. Hey,
Yeah.
Dan. Hello, Dan. Hello, Ronnie. Welcome, welcome. I tried to be a superhero, but someone stole my idea, but they changed it from Fat Man to Batman. Yeah. Do you, there's, a lot of chubby guys.
Yeah,
Is
it's true.
it okay with you? You know, like having a teddy bear, or you want the skinny jeans, skinny guy?
I think I would give me a considerations since in my previous relation I haven't dated a bit chubby guy. I always
You
going to
have not dated.
none, mom,
I'm
none,
sorry to
not
hear that.
even one. Yeah, but I'm not closing the door about having a relationship with a bit chubby guys as long as we fit into we are aligned into our goals in lives and we matches our wants and don't wants. It would be a still considerable.
Don't be choosy, my friend. It's not about the looks. If you were here a while ago, she mentioned it that it's not about physical. It's just a bonus. So we're just talking about bonuses. Yes. She's into commitment. So
Yes.
maybe the guy is all perfect, but dang,
Yeah,
there,
then
yeah, like
like he
yes.
has all that, given
So
you all
Dan,
five
you
language
just
of
got
love.
here. Go back a little bit. Go back and see that she said it. It's not about the physical. It's but since we're talking about physical, what's the bonus? You know,
That would be
once you go,
charming.
yeah, once you go fat, you will never go back. True
Huh?
that, stranger. Oh, you don't know the saying? This is like saying, like once you
Hmm.
go to the fat people, fat guy, you fell in love
Ah,
because it will be your first time, right?
yeah.
So he's just saying, once you go fat, you will never go back.
I would love that because I'm aiming for a lifetime partner. So I would, if given a
Yeah,
chance to be with
maybe you end up
someone
with the.
fatter, yeah, it's okay with me, and it would be for a lifetime.
You know,
It's not that just
there's
ma'am.
pros of having a fat guy too. Look, Brett saying more fat guy. Most fat guys are good cook.
Yeah, maybe they do. But my dad, speaking of my dad, he's not fat. He's very not too much skinny, but he's a regular guy. But he's a
Regular
good,
Philippines.
good cook.
Never trust a skinny cook.
No, no, no. My dad is a very good cook. He's been cooking for me, for
But
us,
he's
for
not
a long
skinny,
time.
right? Your dad's not skinny.
Not I. He's not too much skinny, but he's not fat. He's just a regular guy, and he's a very, very good cook. Like in our culture right now in Filipino, Ilonggos, the tribe Ilonggos, they are a very good cook, and my dad happens to be an Ilonggo, so he cook very, very well.
Most skinny cooks don't try their food to see if it. No, come on. The immune
Oh,
system. We're talking about immune system here. They have gift of immune system. Maybe they eat a lot, but their immune system is good.
same as me, ma'am. I do eat a lot, maybe 2 plates at one eating time, but still,
Yeah,
I don't get fat.
means you're gifted. Not
But it's
all.
okay for me if getting fat as long as it comes with being pregnant or being taking care of with a very good I'm with a good husband like that. So if he loves chubby girls, then I get chubby, then it would be okay. Because my figure for me is not that big issue. As long as
Stranger said, I don't believe your dad is that good of a cook. Looks like you're too skinny to eat his cook.
no, don't be like that.
Hey,
My
wait, stranger, I'm sorry to tell you this, but her dad passed away, so that's why he got skinny.
and also like my the generations of my mom is they're skinny. They're skinny.
You got
And
it.
as well as my dad. My grandmother and my father's side is same size body as me. He's very skinny. So it runs in the family in both sides.
Yeah.
So
Your
yeah.
father passed away already, right?
Yes,
Year,
ma'am.
what year?
2014.
Yeah. That's also a joke that she's skinny because her dad
Yeah.
passed away.
I
She
just
had
don't
the,
know.
she got it from her mom, the bill.
I do eat a lot. Honestly, I love eating. Like
I'm,
eating is
I'm
life. Like
jealous.
all kinds of food. Like kamote, like saging, banana, anything. Rice. I love to eat now. Honestly speaking, it's just that I don't know. I can't get fat because I do have fast metabolism.
Yes, you have fast metabolism. I think Filipino will die fighting over a last bag of rice. If we
No,
are in a competition where it's in a game, they said whoever runs so fast, there's a bag of rice over there. We'll be doing that. But it's a game.
but brat, if there's no rice available, we would consider eating vegetables like kamote,
Right.
banana,
Yeah.
cassava. They're a good
Cassava. I
alternative
think
of
cassava.
yeah. They're a very good alternative of rice.
My metabolism has been on strike for 20 years. Yeah, if only, if only we could, share to others our gift. You know,
It's true.
like, hey, I have fast metabolism. Here you go. Eat some more for a day. I'll give you
Yeah.
mine.
And share us some of your fats if it's possible to share.
My father said, I'm forgetful. I lost stuff like, hey, my phone, where's mine? He said, I think if this God is really good that He didn't have it separated, because I think you lose all of it.
Same as here, mom. I've been experiencing that since I was having my appendicitis removal.
Oh,
So it was a general anesthesia that was given to me, and after what, there are some stuff or some situation that sometimes I forgot.
because it's general. I don't
Anesthesia.
have those anesthesia, but I'm still forgetful. And blame it to my two children. They said fat person can keep you warm if needed. If need,
They do, Brett. I
they
do
are a
have a
warm
lot of
jacket.
friends. Yeah, I have way back in college. I have a classmate that is really fat, and we love to hug him. You know, when you go to a cold place,
Like
like we're going
instant
camping.
teddy bear,
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Not teddy bear. Like sometimes they what you call that? Like the elbow do like this, and then this is your head hit like that. It's not hurt. It don't hurt because there's a little bit of
The
fat.
fat,
Yeah, but if it's bony, oh no.
it really hurts. Like mine.
Yeah,
If I
oh man,
hit someone with
that's a
this,
knife right there.
it will surely bleed.
Yeah, yeah. If you want a woman that's skinny and armor, a weapon, physical weapon,
Yeah,
there
this
you
one.
go. There's Christy.
It's
You just carry
there.
him, instant knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I'm mercy. Yeah. I like teddy bear. It's squishy. You have instant pillow, jacket. When was in the Philippines, I was referenced to a big bear. Whoa, that's a trophy right there, stranger.
Yeah.
They called you Big Bear. Right now, they're famous too. Every
Yeah.
kid, Bear Bear. Every kid likes to watch that.
But
Like, oh, Bear Bear. Go ahead.
they're comfortable to be with, honestly speaking. Like if you don't have like if you're tired and when you're on a date with him, probably it would be sweet to lay your back on them because it's so comfortable.
But it's not, it's still option, right? Like if
Yeah.
it's skinny, sure. If it's chubby, sure, no problem,
I
right? You're not
Yes, it's
choosing
true.
what you're choosing is you still have those steps, right? The
Yes,
first step,
definitely.
is if they saw this, next step, right?
Yes.
And probably you should ask if a guy, usually a guy who wants to commit, not a lot of guy, even though they're old enough, mature enough, don't want to commit just because of their past experiences. Their past experiences, they have trust issue. They trusted a woman, and a liar or a scammer, and
It's
there you
true.
are willing to be committed, and there's no one there. Like, oh, come on. I think
Yeah.
they knocked on the wrong door, right? So this series, this series is for a man wanted to be committed, but there's also Filipina out there that wanted to commit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to share before when I was working way back in, excuse me, Oman,
Mm.
there were two guys who tried to scam me.
Ooh,
Yeah, and
wow.
they're foreigners. So but I know that it's not it should not be generalized. So after that, it stopped. This because I really did tell them that I won't send monies just because if you want to know me, then you can see me when I got back in the Philippines. Then when I'm staying here now in the Philippines, there are guys who's willing to be scammed. Like, well, how many do you need? Like the just be with me, love me, let's talk for a while, and I will give you money. And then I'm telling them, no, I don't want it. I don't want ask money from you because I don't want you to go to give false hope. I don't want I don't think we can work out, so I won't receive any gifts from you. I'm saying about that.
Oh, so they offer to give
They
you gifts.
do. Yeah.
Oh,
And I refuse them because I don't want them to give false hope. I don't want to hurt their feelings like that. So whenever I heard Filipina girls who's scamming their foreign boyfriend and ending up marrying another foreign boyfriend, it really hurt me, and like it's so irritated because you don't know what they're thinking about Filipina women. Maybe they would generalize it, but I hope they won't not.
well, they do generalize, and we cannot blame them because they have
Yeah,
no experience.
yeah, it's true.
They end up with the wrong woman,
Yeah,
and that's tragic for us. I feel bad for those foreigners that didn't get a good woman
it's
with
true,
us.
ma'am. And they have given them their love, their attention, financially, almost
Take the
all.
money and buy rice. Yeah, right. If it's given, you, but
No, I don't
hey,
want it
hey,
because
um, I think I'm going to have another live stream that we Filipina will talk about how to scam a foreigner. What are those signs? Which
yeah,
we don't do, but that's naturally like it's already been, like,
yeah.
it's too obvious. So we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to invite you again, Christy.
Okay, ma'am, I would be happy to be there.
Don't trust her, Bill. She's a Filipina. They are great chocolate eater.
We do love chocolate, but honestly, I prefer eating banana and kamote than chocolate, and
I
eating it together with coffee.
I like chocolate, but dark chocolate, the bitter one. So um, he, he doesn't like.
I do like,
So
ma'am, but it's just like if I given an option, I would choose, the healthier one.
yes, yes. All right. So did you ever watch Sim Kinosim talk about love? No, we will try to find it. We don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know him.
Leron. Yeah, how do you know, Brett? You hang out too much Filipina, huh?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
like Toblerone. And
When I
not
got back from Oman, like my mom
it's cheap.
loved eating the chocolates, so I give it all to him, to them. So, but me, I don't much. I prefer healthier food.
I prefer healthier food. That's good. All right. You are not a city girl, right? You said it yourself. You rather live in a farm, right?
I, I, what was that? My mom is from a province that is near from the sea, and my father lives in a place near the mountains. So I'm like a half Badjao, half Tagabukid. Yeah, but my surname is that in Spanish it means city, right? It's opposite of what I want in a life. I want to stay in a. It's not that I don't want to go to the city. I would love to go there once in a while, but living in a city would be a different matter. I would love to stay in a province. Of course, with an accessible road to go to the city or to the center of the marketplace.
Okay, so are you an introvert or an extrovert? Like, do you like to be alone, or do you like, are you a life of a party?
I'm actually like 64%
65.
introvert. I don't like partying too much. I do go to a crowd, but I don't like it that much. I would stay there for an hour, then leave. I don't like partying. I would like celebration, but partying is a different thing. So I don't like it too much. I prefer alone time, reading, listening to music, having a devotion or meditation.
All right. Are you a clean or a messy person? There are people that
50-50. I'm 50-50. There are times in my mood, like I don't want to clean up. So yeah. But like 55% clean, 45% messy.
if you had a warning label, what would yours say? Warning label
Warning
like
label.
there's a label keep out from children. Those the warning label. What will be your warning label?
It would be like if you just want fling, back off. I don't fling, no
But
no.
if you just want fling, back off. That's
Back
good.
off. I don't want to
Hit the
fling.
road, right?
Yeah.
There you go, everyone. So, I'm introverted extrovert, huh? Well, thank you, everyone, for all those questions. If you have any more, please feel free
Really.
to
Pataas.
ask. Yes, yes, she's very willing to answer the question as long as
Yes.
it's not math, algebra, trigonometry, all
Yeah,
those
because
kind of math, right? Yes. All right. I think I still have. Wait. Oh, thank you, Brett, for the blessing. Okay. So, what makes you angry? What makes you angry? Hello, Philip. Yeah, what makes you?
what makes me angry? Like what's in a situation?
Yes, like what uh, would upset you? Like other people would be upset about Maritas or Karen or
Yeah.
the traffic or people littering. If they see somebody throwing stuff, they
I don't like judging people. I don't like judging people. Like that uh would be upset me.
So
Like
if
if
you
you're
hear
giving, if
that
you're gi-
judge other people,
yeah,
what
like
would
if
you
you
say?
give in a comment or reaction, if you don't know the whole story, and the most part of it is you spread that to those people around you. I don't like it.
So strangers literally ask a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, like Marites, like yeah. It's okay
Yeah,
to be Marites, but be sure that you have the real, you
you're
know,
perfect. Be sure
yeah.
you're perfect. Like what?
Yeah, and if you want to know something about that person, you better ask that person personally. I would love to answer that one. If given a chance, they would Marites me, then it's okay. You ask me personally. So at least you spreading the right word or the right sentence for
And
that people.
let's not judge, right? We're all not perfect here.
Yeah.
We're
Mm.
here to just learn from other people's mistake
Yeah.
or you know, comfort each other, lifting up
Yeah.
each other, right? Yeah. Okay, so stranger said, what is the square root of isosceles triangle?
Toot toot. Toot toot toot.
Okay, how can people get a hold of her if they want to contact her after this show? All right, so again, description, there's an email there and Facebook link if you want to talk to her. And all right, so pulubi ako, I need kasambahay. What? You need a helper?
Ah, sir, you
Hmm,
need a helper, not a wife. Just to clean
eh,
up the
eh,
mess.
yes, it should be all in one, right?
Yes.
Filipina does that all in one.
It's
But
true.
you had to sign the contract first, Philip. Sign the contract. Lifetime contract with the kasambahay. So, I've been alone and behave in crowd. Ooh, Dumaguete John, are you a foreigner or a Filipino? I missed from the beginning, sorry. That's okay, Leah. Thank you. I'm joking. Been alone and behave in front. Oh, now I get the joke. Dumaguete John. like, that's a question. Like, I've been alone and behave in crowd. But not actually here in the Philippines, not a lot of foreigners can
Mm,
handle too much crowd, right?
mm.
There, they have personal space. Here, well, I don't know if you could talk to, hey, stop touching my ass. Hey.
Like me,
Okay.
before I was always in the crowd since my classmates way back in high school always inviting me to for a gathering. But it's not that I enjoyed it too much, especially if talking nonsense. So I would be staying there for a while, then asking me to send me home, or excuse myself to send home.
Yes. All right. So Philip said, very nice word. Walang pera, kain tayo, you pay, you pay. Philip, is that Google? Are you Googling?
You're using Translate, Google Translate,
No, I think he put it there and then that's what it pops out. He copy and then paste it.
paste.
Kain tayo. Yeah, if friends, they could treat once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Ah, you come here, we pay, right? One time deal, only one time. Watching from Bakersfield. Ah, I know Dumaguete Jan is Pandesal Jan, man. You changed your name. Make sure. Yes, thank you everyone for the thumbs up. I hope you guys learn more about Christy. Her real name is Christine, but they shortcut. We like it
Christy.
Christy.
Yeah.
Those who don't know her, they call her Christy, but those people who knows or friends with her, Christine, right? No, I learned from my Filipina friend that works at the casino here. Casino! What?
You've been to casino. It
Casino!
means you have a lot of money to
Yeah.
spend.
Yeah, people will just go there sometimes. If you have $50, you can still go there. Sorry, my ex-wife lives there. My condolences. Balik dyan, palisa dyan, dumagete dyan. Alright, so dumagete dyan, I know dumagete dyan. But I know him as Pandesal dyan and Balut dyan, not dumagete dyan. Nice to meet you. Another name, dumagete dyan. Johnny on the spot. He said, no, if you go to casino, you lose your money.
Yeah, it means you have money to lose into casino.
Yes. Yeah. Never been to casino though.
Honestly, I have tried working, ma'am, but it's online casino. Excuse me. Yeah, before I tried when I was in Cebu, but I quit.
So Philip is saying this is a first-hand advice, like the professional. How to meet a Filipino. First is get on a plane and go to the Philippines.
That would be
Bingo!
perfect.
Yeah, she works at a lab now. All right. Yes, I think, let me check if I still have more questions for you. Wait a minute. What is your biggest fear in life, Christy? Do you have any biggest fear that you're really
Probably
afraid
to
of?
live alone, to grow old alone, to be lonely, all by
You
yourself.
don't want to be alone, huh?
Yeah, it's fine having a alone time, but living with it for your lifetime would be a different story, right? I guess nobody wants to be alone. Yeah.
Yes, yes. No man is an island. You had to be with somebody.
Yes.
All right, wait. So your biggest fear is being alone, right? Okay, wait a minute. Is there anything? Okay. Thank you everyone for staying with us. And we've been here for more than an hour now. And I ran out of questions. That's all. She answered it perfectly. I've been in Vietnam, leaves 27, 3 months. Southeast Asia, then retirement in Bangladesh. Thank you for letting us know, Philip.
I hope you have a nice day in the Philippines, Philip.
I think Philip, it's not his first time. He already chose a place to retire. So he's been there here many times, I guess. Hey, hi, hello. Shout out from USA. Hey, about time. About time. Welcome, welcome. We are introducing another Filipina. Her name is Christy. And yeah, what is your ideal guy? You want somebody that is God fearing, right?
Yeah.
So faith rooted and willing to commit, right? That's what
Yeah.
I understand. Willing to commit and want you want to get married, right? All right. Thank you, strangers in a strange land, for spending time with us and get to know this beautiful lady. Good luck there, Christy. All right. Good night to you too. All right. My last question for you, Christy, is once you find that guy, what would what's in the table? What could you offer as a wife? All right.
I would the things that are the that I can offer him is that my devotions, me as a faithful wife, taking care of him, doing the best I can to, cope up her needs for a lifetime partner. And I think still a faith is uh, one one of the thing that that I can be proud of, that because as we have discussed it earlier, if a girl or a guy has faith, it would be hard for him to do uh, negative stuff like cheating if you're on hard circumstances together as a couple.
Yes. All right. So your faith and devotion is what you offer,
Yeah.
right? And the commitment that you'll never leave him if he gets bold or not,
Until
or
we're gray and old.
still gray and all. That's that commitment. Yes. Nakaraan ay nakaraan. Wow. Past is past. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Christy,
Thank
for
you,
this
ma'am,
time,
for
for the
having me
time.
here.
We really appreciate you coming up here, and it's there's not a lot of women want to be, in the hot seat and be questions, those type of questions. But you are here to, open and tell you about yourself. And that's good. Yeah, one of the sign, real woman. Legit. This is legit.
Legit. And thank you
Right.
also, ma'am, for having me here, for giving me a chance to, broader my, what do you call this, chance of finding a good and right man for me. Not perfect, but real and good.
Right. Right. At least you're up there. What if they seen this video? This video will stay for long. So, there's people that wanted a single guy wanted to watch. You're there, right?
Feel
All
free
right.
to know more.
Yes, yes. And if you guys want to talk to her, the description box is all you need. There's the copy paste it and talk to her. Thank you again, Christy.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
will
Thank
drop
you for
you
that
now.
time, everyone. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Facial hair. Oh, there's a follow-up question. Facial hair, okay or no? Yes. Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, come on,
As
Philip.
long as he smells good, it's okay. Yeah,
Come
it's okay.
on.
It's
There's
normal.
hair
I guess
coming
it's
out.
yeah. I guess it's normal.
It's normal. All right. Thank you again, Christy. I'm going to
Thank
drop
you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you for the time. Thank you, everyone.
All right. There you go. There's another Filipina that we got to know with. Thank you, everyone, for all your questions and, you know, wisdom to share and advice to who to choose, how to choose. So I'm gonna invite her again for another live stream that's coming up. I don't know if it's this week or next week, but I'm gonna schedule a live stream about scam in the Philippines. Yeah. All right. Okay. So thank you, Philip. Thought time, FWA, and everyone here. Thank you so much for staying and those questions. I think Dumaguete John, thank you, or Pandesal John, Brett, uh, and everyone that I haven't mentioned. And I will see you again tomorrow night. There's another lady that we'll get to know. See you, everyone.